Good day. It is currently August 28th, 2018. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I want to say thank you so much for liking this channel as well. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't, please do. And if you click the bell button, you will get notifications when I'm doing my videos. So first off, I'm picking up the number 8. And laughter is really coming up. So I think the best way to get out of the energy that we're maybe feeling stuck in is not only are we learning to be in the present, so a lot of people are learning how to do meditation, how to like let go of the things that are holding us back in our mind mentally and emotionally as well. So I think people are really working on their self-esteem, how to grow their businesses, how to grow spiritually, that sort of thing. So that's all amazing. But the biggest thing for people too is just I think people who are sensitive are maybe learning and understanding and identifying with the fact that they can feel free if they want to, and they can learn new skills, they can learn new practices, that sort of thing. So I absolutely love that. So spirituality is really coming up because I think people aren't 100% satisfied in their life, and they're realizing that like if I don't deal with these problems, then really where is that going to get me? So people are really getting on the health wagon as well right now. So I think it's because if we're so full of emotions, it can lead to depression, but it can also lead to really, really negative and unhealthy patterns of behavior. So maybe every night you, have a drink and then eat potato chips, and then, excuse me, maybe you like go and watch something like sad, and then we'll say you're watching the news and, you're too lazy to like, shower or bath at night. So you just kind of like drop into bed, we'll say. And so these are just like little ruts in our lifestyle where we feel like we're not really getting out of our comfort zone. We're not exercising or doing those little things. So now that we're switching seasons and we just got out of our full moon, we are starting to shift. We are starting to move. The air is changing, and I'm feeling like people are really learning how to behave. And that sounds kind of weird because most people that are watching this hopefully are adults. So maybe we're going back to like old things in our life that, if you used to have fun or you used to laugh, maybe that's coming back into your life, that sort of thing. But laughing really is a release. So that's something we want to enjoy. Simple pleasures in life, like, being able to exercise and being able to get out and socialize, that sort of thing. These little things are really, really important. All right. So it's Tuesday. That's my favorite day of the week. So I'm happy about that. Satisfaction and freedom's really coming up. I do feel like it's a choice, but not everybody feels that way. And I guess it's when we have like limited thoughts around our belief system, that sort of thing. So I also offer different services. Personal readings is definitely one of them, but theta healing is one that's been coming up lately, where I help people overcome some of these ways of thinking. These patterns of behaviors can also be a way of thinking. Why do I keep thinking these same thoughts? That sort of thing. Because meditation can only get you so far, but you really have to unconsciously or maybe become conscious of what's going on unconsciously. So this is where we get into learning more about the dreams and that sort of thing, because our logical selves don't always understand what's going on under the surface. So we want to be able to tap into the intuition. And I feel like even spiritually, people don't understand that nightmares are actually a sign of releasing things. And they obviously, people interpret that a nightmare is a bad thing. So depending on how you feel about that, you could think what you think is bad is actually good. So that's kind of what I'm talking about, is underneath it all, underneath the surface. So underneath it all. That's Shakira. I haven't heard that song in a long time. So Knight of Swords, this is, again, we're talking about productivity. I'm hearing just products, things like that. So I have lots of crystals and stones now for sale on my website as well. I'm learning about, any tools or techniques that we can use to help us feel better mentally and shift the energy is positive. So, of course, Reiki is amazing for that too. I'm always promoting that. Seven of Swords, again, just changing our vision. When we're looking at something a certain way, we want to start to see positive things happening in the future, that sort of thing. I'm also feeling like sexual energy is really positive as well. So like you know, mating with your partner a little bit more and that sort of thing, or if you're trying to have a baby, like now is a good time to really just focus on learning more about the here and now, and especially in partnerships and romance and that sort of thing. So that productivity could be that you're learning that you need to switch something up in your relationship, and it could also be career. 5 of Wands, I really feel like focus on your dreams, focus on your goals, and make sure that your visions kind of line up with like your partner as well, or your friends, that you know, if you're an ethical person, that you're hanging out with other ethical people, or you're at least communicating how you feel about things. So really express your opinion today. Then we have 3 of Wands. This is really about making changes in your life. I think people have decided they're in a better energy now, so they can identify a little bit more about, you know, if I'm going to be doing this career, at least I'm going to do it this way now rather than doing it that way. So it's not that we're leaving situations as much as we're switching up the energy in terms of how we do things. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. If you like my stuff on Facebook, this week you have a chance to win a free healing session with me. So good luck to everyone who's doing that as well. Thanks again. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.